Was lucky enough to play about 13 years pro, most of it in Europe. I played a few years in the US, but then I moved to Europe. And after that, when I retired, I took a little break to be at home. You know, I knew for the longest time that I wanted to be coach. When I played, I was always interested in the preparation of a team, tactical side, technical side of players. I mean, I've been working in hockey schools for the longest time. Since I was 15 years old, I think I'll always enjoy teaching and having a voice. I was really interested in it. When the opportunity came, 𝗏𝗏 𝗏𝗏𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗠𝗣𝗦 and 𝗏𝗏 we knew each other for a long time. I played with 𝗏𝗏 in NCAA. We grew up in the same region. So when they started this program 7 years ago, we met, and the fit was perfect. And you know, I'll always remember the one thing they told me was, you know, we'd like to become the best prep hockey program in North America. And although it sounds a little big and maybe scary, you know, I think that's what excited me the most, because you know, I've always been a fan of trying to be your best all the time, and then just not result oriented, but just, you know, getting better and trying, if you do something, better do it right and do it good. So I was really interested in that. And then coming in, you know, living the experience here at the school where they give us the platform to do that. I think it's a general culture here at the school. So so the whole thing makes sense. So
you mentioned you wanted Bourget to be one of the best programs in North America. What would you say separates Bourget from other programs? What are your strengths that you like to talk about the program both on the ice and off the ice?
So I guess our strengths come in different categories. First thing is our infrastructure. I mean, we have a beautiful rink. You know, every team here has their own dressing room, very nice dressing room. Also, as a prep school, we have our residence is right here down the hill. So guys, we often joke that our players, not just guys, actually, they're female hockey, prep hockey here. So they can roll out of bed on the right side, be in class, roll out of bed on the left side, and be at their passion. So for us, it's really a huge advantage that we're a program that we you know, we're proud to our vocation is this. You know, it's not performance, it's not results. You know, we're process oriented, and with the school, with the background the school has here, we can do both. I mean, we could really build or shape a student athlete that will become a good citizen, or that give them the best chances to be the best citizen he can become. So I think that here, that would be our strength. We put a lot of quality in what we're trying to do, and you know, trying to be the best, like I said, is not a performance thing. It's just the will to get better and every day come with that mindset. So I think that would be our advantage here at the school, because every program is good hockey programs. I think every school has their thing, but we very process oriented, and we're really proud of that.
And running an elite program like this, what would you say you look for when you're recruiting players?
So the main thing are profiles, meaning you know, there needs to be a match with what we want to do and what our prospects want to do. So what do I mean by that is that, you know, we're interested in putting in the best structure, or the best, you know, the best tools, giving them the best advice that we can and all that. But we need people that are willing to, you know, to meet us in the middle. We can't do it all for athletes, so student athletes. And so we're looking for profiles. You know, the question I think we ask ourselves so many times, what does elite mean? You know, and then your question you ask me is running an elite program. So for us, it's the will to get better. It's the enthusiasm, it's the character, it's your attitude, and all these things that, you know, will make you better at what you're trying to do, or actually that will help you work getting better at what you do. So of course, every sport is looking for the best players available. Every school are looking for the best students available. But we go a little bit beyond. You know, we're looking for a full experience. So basically, profiles. I would say profiles that match what we're training them.
And then too, like running an elite program, where do most of your players typically advance? And they go more the NCAA route? Do they go more the junior A route? A bit of both? Like where do players typically end up that junior program?
So we like to position ourselves that we players can go anywhere they want to after that. So we're not limiting anything. You know, the next level could be major junior for a player. The next level could be junior A for a player. So the next level could be junior B for a player. And you know, moving on from prep right to university is quite the feat. It's quite rare. So our guide usually move on to the next level. Next level being junior in our instance. But I don't want to forget that, you know, some players that come through a program, they figure out that elite hockey is not what they're looking for. And for example, last year we have a guy that was great for that program, not playing hockey this year because he's at pre-med university. So that's, you know, that's where our players and or student athletes, that's where they're going after. So we're trying all of them to make them go to the next level. So we have players and student athletes in every category. So we have student athletes that have committed to D1 NCAA schools. We have student athletes that are moving on to major junior. We have some that are going to junior A. Like I said, we have some that are moving on to better things outside of hockey. So you know, we can do every route. We're not limited.
All right, last question for you is, what's one piece of advice you'd like to give to players or students out there that are looking to get to the next level?
So for me, it's believing in the process and sticking to that process. So I think that, you know, there are different ways of attacking a situation or a plan. And we find here anyways that looking at where you want to go and just try to predict and project how you're going to get there is harder than if you focus on the process, meaning where does my next step need to go? So for example, if I want to get out of here and go somewhere, first thing I got to do is get out of here. So think about, how do I get out of here, and not think, you know, when I'm going to be in the parking lot or after that at the radar, you know, all that stuff. So for me, I would say the number one thing is to stick to the process, believe in it, and put the energy in what's right in front of me. I think that's the best advice I can give.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for coming on. Really a pleasure. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Perfect. All right, so we're with 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 here at Bourget College. Max, how you doing?
Doing good.
Awesome. All right, so how's your experience been at Bourget so far?
I think it's probably been the best year of my life. It's been so fun with all the guys, and like we won the championship, so that this keep cheer on the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. It's been great.
Okay, that's awesome to hear. And what brought you to Bourget originally?
I got to France and like only to and whatnot. I think in 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 coached here, so he kind of like connected it with here, and plus I heard it was like great inspiration, and I want to play hockey and get over the best of those guys.
Okay, awesome. And moving forward, what are your career goals?
For next year, I want to play junior A, so like either in Ontario or SJM, all that stuff. But NCAA Division 1 would be like the best thing that could happen.
All right, awesome. And best of luck, my friend.
Thanks. Yeah.
Really good. Yeah, the environment is unbelievable. In the dorms with the boys, it's amazing. Yeah. We did a trip at Victoria at the fall, and it was unbelievable.
Okay, awesome.
My career goals is eventually play NCAA 1, and next year I'll looking to play in the CCHL and junior A teams.
Okay, for which team are you still looking right now? Or?
Yeah, I'm looking Ellsbury and Rockland, so yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you, my friend.
So I heard about it. So I came here, I tried it, and I really liked it last year. So I decided to come back this year, and I'm really happy about it.
Okay, awesome. And then how's your experience been overall, like playing against England there?
It's pretty good. I liked the experience, and we went all over North America. We went to the US in BC. So it was an experience like that. It was really nice to see different levels and different provinces.
And what are your goals moving forward? Do you want to go play junior A, make it junior NCAA? What are you thinking about?
For the following years, I would like to be like either junior or NHLPA. So it's going to depend on how I perform the next year. but for Neurotracker.
Tim, awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Carl Marcuson. I was a lot of. I talked to him a lot last summer, and they kind of present the program to me. And what I liked about it is the development part of this program, and I think it's a huge factor for that. Players like us, and that's really what I was looking for here.
And how's your experience been since you've been here?
Yeah, it's been amazing. We had a really great season. I mean, we finished it well with a big win in important tournaments, and we traveled a lot practices, a session in the gym, and yeah, it was great.
And moving forward, what are your career goals with hockey?
I mean, short-term wise, I'd like to play the NHLPA of next year, and then just take the few steps in this league, make my spot, and find my chair there. That goes in the next level, repeat it, and go as high as I can.
Okay, awesome. Thanks for coming on, my friends.
Thank you.
Well, I heard that their organization's pretty good. Carl is a really good guy. He gave me a phone call, and I toured the place and seemed like you got fit in it.
Okay, awesome. All right, and how's your experience been at 𝗬𝗓 so far?
My experience has been good. It's my second year here. My first year, it was a little slower, but this year, really checked up the pace and wanted to leave, and everything went really well this year.
Okay, and moving forward, what are your goals in hockey?
Always strive to be for the next level, like, whether that's junior and next year, or, just keep taking any steps, and I'll eventually get there.
Okay, awesome. Great for coming on.
Thank you. Great luck to school.
If you like this type of content, click here or here to keep watching. Destroy that like button, hit that subscribe button, and click the link in the description below if you have any questions for us. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll catch you on that next one.